Hey, and welcome to the Grow More Sales edition of 7-Figure Business Secrets. Okay, really cool episode for you today. It's all about how to grow sales, and we're not going to go into the wishy-washy tactics and everything. I'm going to give you the strategy that sits behind all sales, all your current sales and all your future sales, and it's the strategy that sits behind every single business. The thing is, you know this, or at least you probably know most of the components, but you're probably not implementing it all. You're probably, missing pieces or forgotten about things. And hopefully, as I go through these topics, I've actually written them down to make sure I don't forget them. These are critically important to you. And yeah, if you need to grow sales, need to get more cash in the door, need more revenue, you need to listen to this. Why? Because all sales are not equal. Some types of sales are really easy to get, some types of sales are really hard to get, some types of sales are really profitable, and some types of sales are just not, okay? So basically where this came from is chatting to a very successful client during the week, and basically his whole thing was, I need sales, and his revenue targets he has to hit, and he wasn't quite hitting them, and he wanted me to sort of just have a look and help him on a certain aspect. And yeah, basically the conversation was one of the conversations I quite regularly have, and I realized I need to have this conversation with you guys because basically telling him that actually where he was focused was probably the reason he wasn't getting enough sales. He was focused on the wrong type of sale, and he had not one but two huge gold mines just sitting there that, in the space of a week he was able to tap into, and whoosh. Really cool. Yeah, so hopefully listen to this today, you'll realize you've got a few gold mines you can tap into right away and get growing your sales like really quickly. Okay, so let's start at the basics here. Okay, so this is typically where I start with everyone, which is, okay, more sales. As soon as you hear that, most people think, oh yeah, I need more customers. Yeah. And in their mind, they're thinking, oh yeah, ads or shows or, all those typical things. You go out there and you grab new customers and you bring them back into your business. Yeah. Yeah, that is one type of getting new sales. And even that one breaks into cold customers and warm customers. And what do I mean by that is that, yeah, you can go out and you can try and put ads out there and grab people who haven't heard about you and bring them in the door. Yeah. And sell to them. Now that is hard work, okay? You typically have to pay quite a bit of money to go out and advertise and attract them in, and you got to convince them, and eventually they'll buy a sale. And they won't buy a fortune, they'll buy a small sale. They'll start testing you, yeah? So a lot of work for a little bit of return. Now, there is a group of potential customers in this bucket that are a lot more profitable, and they're customers who they already know you. So maybe you've advertised them before, but they haven't quite bought, but they might have sort of started going down the route with you. So they're the guys, if you need more customers fast or brand new customers, look for the guys you've already spoken to. How many people have given you their email address? How many people have actually met you at a show? How many people have called into your shop and walked out the door? All of these people are the people who actually know something about you. So talk to them. Look at your friends, your family, your colleagues, your Facebook followers. These type of people who haven't yet done business with you. They are the easy wins in this bucket. But this bucket is probably the hardest bucket. There's another bucket that's actually a lot easier and more profitable. And that is your existing customers. Because basically or not your existing customers, but to increase the value of the transactions. So say, for example, you get 10 new customers in the door and they're paying you $100 each, yeah? Their average transaction. Well, if you could get them to pay $110 or $120 for the same effort, that's $10 or $20 more profit straight into your bottom pocket or your back pocket straight away. So raising your prices is a good idea of what fits into this bracket. The other thing as well that fits in is if someone decides to buy from you, offer them something as part of that initial sale. Offer them what's called an upsell. So, okay, you're buying this. Would you also like this? Yeah. You see it, Big Macs. Yeah. If you ever try and buy a Big Mac on its own, it's like not only do you get one upsell, you get, would you like a meal with that? It's only 50 cents more. You go, okay, I'll get fries. And then what do? They go, would you like the big meal, the mega meal? And that's only another 50 cents more. And what they've done is they've increased the value of the transaction. The hardest part is getting you in the door. They know you're there. Now they try and upsell you on it. It's an incredibly effective way to get more profit quick. So increase your prices or sell more to that customer who's actually there for the first time. But the third and most profitable way and least hardest way of increasing your sales is focus on your existing customers who have already bought with you. And there's basically there's two real ways of doing this, right? The first one is you want to increase the amount of transactions with them, yeah? And the really easy way of doing that is increase the amount of repeat sales from your existing customers, yeah? So you know how this is done. If you're a shop, you want that customer to come back in the door. And if you're a coffee shop, you're giving them a little card and you're stamping it. You're encouraging your customer to come back in. Because if you can get your customer to buy not just one coffee, but 5 or 6, or come back in for that 10th free cup, yeah, you get it, yeah? A lot more valuable to you because you don't have to re-advertise to these people again. They're there, they probably like you a little bit, and you've got a huge opportunity to help them like you even more. But just encourage them to come back in again. And you see this in lots of different models. The one I always love is the coupon model, yeah? So you buy a certain amount, you get a voucher to come back in and spend more. Works brilliantly in retail world. You also see it in just little offers and little ads that come through, just encouraging existing customers to come back in. If you're on Facebook, you need to be using the Facebook retargeting ads. Don't know what that is? Google it. Really cool, but that's how you use Facebook ads and online ads and Google ads as well. Now does that to target your existing customers and get them back in. My favorite way, absolute favorite way, is a subscription model basis, yeah? So if you've got a telephone or if you've got TV, you are 100% familiar with this. It's what companies try and lock you into. You basically pay X amount per month, and for that you get you get your TV, or you get your services, or you get certain amount of product each month, yeah? It is a fantastic way of selling things that your customers benefit from getting all the time. So TV, you don't exactly want to, every time you want to watch TV, go and pay money to watch it for an hour or so. So TV companies know this. They know that you want to watch TV when you want to watch it. So that's how they offer their service. Typically a monthly recurring subscription fee, 40, 50, 60, even €100, depending on the package that you got for. And customers will quite happily pay for that because they're getting what they want. And as a business, it's the coolest thing ever. Not only are you giving customers exactly what they want, but you've got a repeatable income stream coming in, yeah? You know that if you have 100 customers this month, that you will have probably 100 customers next month and the month after that, yeah? Unless you do something terrible to upset them, you have this future projected income that you can count on. You don't have to worry about, will customers come in my door? Will customers click on my website? Will I do all that? You have existing customers who have already committed to spending money with you. And that, I love the subscription-based model. It's why I offer the membership, my membership program on the subscription-based only. Because let's face it, these type of customers, if you've got something that's going to be valuable for them, not as a one-off, but particularly something that they get more and more value of, the more they stay with you, well then a membership program or subscription-based program is exactly what you should be looking at. So have a look at what you've got in your business and see if you can convert some of that to subscription or membership programs. Yep. Loads and loads of examples. Have a look at things that you're already buying that are membership programs. I think you'd be surprised at just how effective and how transferable this is. Actually, just a local restaurant actually does it on meals. You pre-buy meal vouchers, and you can go in there and spend them. Everything you're able to do, yeah. The second way to look at existing customers is offering them additional products, yeah. So maybe you've got using my example or my business as an example, I have, if you buy one of my sales products, sales learning or business growth products, the training courses, what do? Well, I actually offer you the membership because ideally I want you to be a member, because I know that if I can actually have you as a member for 6 months, ideally 12 months, I can actually help you implement everything that is you're learning, and it works so much better for you. Yeah. So I try and offer you that. And then depending on the type of business, if you need to get someplace fast, I'll actually offer you additional product. I'll offer you one-on-one coaching, because that's where I can actually help you most. If you've already got an income stream, I can help you and I can offer you that service. But guess what? That's 3 products that I get to offer my customers depending on where they are. I don't just say, oh, you've got my training course, that's it. I've actually thought about my customer journey going, well, actually, if you've got the training course, you're probably interested in this. If you had membership, you'd be more effective at it and I'd be able to help you more. And if you need something fast, or if you've got a really huge opportunity, then you probably want it done fast and you want big growth spurt or big business improvement. I can help you one-on-one. Yep. So you see what I've done? I figured out I have these products and I will offer them to my customers, and hopefully I'm offering them to you too. If not, I apologize, get in touch and I'll offer them to you. But think about how you could do that in your business. Or the other amazing one is there's probably, if you've got your customers, you probably already have in your customer base customers who are looking for the next step, and you mightn't be able to offer that product. Yeah. So your customer might be, maybe you're in the home repair center. Yeah. So you do painting and decorating and fixing up homes, but you notice that 10% of your customers have swimming pools. Well, how about going into a partnership with a friend of yours who services swimming pools really well? And when you're actually there painting and decorating, is offer your customers and say, actually, I know someone who'd be able to service your pool. Yeah. You're essentially offering a referral service. So you come to an arrangement with your friend or with this other good business, and in terms or in return for you introducing one of your customers to them, they'll give you a referral fee or whatever it works. On the online space, it's a very proven model. It's called affiliate marketing, and it can be very lucrative. My only thing is, make sure these are your customers. So make sure that anything that you're referring, anything at all, you've checked it out. Ideally, you're using it personally and you absolutely trust this product or service and that it works. Because the last thing you want is refer something that's not going to work for your customers to one of your customers. Yeah. Don't like that. But if you can find something that your customers already want, they already have a need for, and you can be the person who introduces them to the ideal product or service or person or whoever it is that can help them, then, not only are you doing them a huge favor, but also you're getting money for it in return, right? Really cool. Okay, so the three things again is in order of most hard and least profitable is get more new customers. Yeah, hard, least profitable. Second one is actually have a look at that initial sale that you're making to your customers. How can you actually make it more? How can you get more money for it or sell them more in that initial sale? Yeah, that is not as hard and a lot more profitable. And the third, the absolute winner, which is not that hard and extremely profitable, is how do you either sell more repeat sales to your existing customers, or how do you sell them products that other people are delivering and you can be an affiliate or a referrer for, right? They are, if you nail them, and I do apologize if I'm preaching to the converted, because this really is one-on-one selling, but it really helps every now and again to be reminded about it, especially when you're looking for new sales. And let's face it, we're all looking to grow our revenue. Right. Hope that helps, and I should talk to you soon. Oh, and if you find this useful, don't forget to sign up for this podcast, right? Because it's full of all this sort of useful information and me in the car, sometimes driving, sometimes not, but always trying to serve you as best as possible and help you grow your business really fast so you can actually get your income freedom and your personal freedom as quickly as possible. Talk to you soon. Bye.